Alright, we're back for another day in Funky Town, USA. Except that we are not in the USA, we are in the UAE. And we're back in the so-called abandoned ghost village, which in reality is just an abandoned fishing village. Now, we rocked up a bit late, so not much time to fly this spot. And the trick with a spot like this, like I did all the recon and prep. So I Google mapped it, I looked at things, measured distances, checked pictures, scouted it as good as I could, like digitally or whatever. And then we've been sort of driving around here in the car and walking around on foot, checking things out. But a place like this is just so complex that there is no way that you know what you're going to get until you actually get there. So like half of the battle is finding a spot where you're going to just start flying from, and the other half is then like finding your way around that spot. And it's not straightforward because there's just, I don't know what's on the other side of any of these doors here, except maybe that one. You just don't know. So it's a real trick, man. So basically the best you can do is prep your quad as good as you can, lipos charged. I actually put new Crossfire antennas on it so I get the range and everything. Got rapid fire, all batteries charged, that's it. Quad has been checked, brand new props, bolts all tightened and whatnot, tested at home before it came out, and I'm good to go now. And I'm good to go into the unknown. So I'm going to start off with just a little recon and try and get a feel for the spot, because the other thing is it's hard to get a feel for the size of a spot. You can't just power through all this stuff unless you know where the gaps are and everything like that. And even if you're slowballing it and you're doing proximity stuff, all it takes is I'm behind some house or something, clip the wrong thing, you can go down, or there's stuff hanging or whatever. There's like so many things that can go on. So I'm gonna get up and fly this place, and I gotta say, I love this place. They're restoring this place, and it's great that they recognize it as a heritage site and stuff, but it's one of those things where, like, in the process of restoring it, yeah, they're kind of destroying it at the same time, so to speak, because, like, these buildings are special, man. These buildings have been around, like, hundreds of years. They're built with pieces of coral that were taken from the sea around here and, put together in a certain way. You can even tell the different ages of different buildings by just looking at different kinds of brickwork and rock work that they've used. And what I love about this spot is, like, it's a spot that it got abandoned and it's just been decaying naturally. So it was built as it was built, and it is as it was, or whatever. And basically it's just natural. It's the most authentic, like, spot of its kind, really, because it just is what it is. No one's tampered with it, no nothing. It survived tons of tourists poking in here and stuff like that, but at some point this spot is gone, man. So when I'm flying a spot like that, I respect that. Of course, I'm not going to be damaging stuff. My quad will lose the battle with any of these brick walls and whatnot, but when I am flying it, like, part of me is flying and all that as if I'm flying through any obstacle. But on the other hand, it's just a cool spot. It's like hundreds of years of history, different culture. You never know what stuff you're flying through. So I don't know, hopefully it'll be a fun ride for me, and for you dudes along there. So let's take off and do it. Oh, and there's my photographer friend who always gets edited out of the videos, and I'll try not to smack into her as well. That's